Get ready for the biggest sports headlines hitting you fast and hard. We've got massive contract news shaking up Dortmund, with CEO Lars Ricken confirming contract talks are still very much alive for star defender Nico Schlotterbeck, despite intense interest from European giants Real Madrid and Liverpool. Then, we're diving into La Liga, where Real Madrid is gearing up to face Elche in a match that could have massive implications. Can Los Blancos continue their dominant run, or will Elche pull off a shocker? And the Champions League drama continues. After a stunning victory, Real Madrid handed Manchester City a brutal 3-0 defeat, and football icon Alan Shearer is not holding back his criticism of Pep Guardiola's tactics. What does this mean for City's season and Guardiola's legacy? We break it all down. Don't go anywhere. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Borussia Dortmund's future secured. Contract talks heat up for Nico Schlotterbeck. Borussia Dortmund CEO Lars Ricken has dropped a major update on the contract situation of star defender Nico Schlotterbeck. The 26-year-old has become a cornerstone of the Bundesliga side, drawing the attention of football powerhouses like Real Madrid and Liverpool. With his current deal set to expire in 2027, BVB is pushing hard to finalize an extension, aiming to avoid a scenario where he enters the final year of his contract, which would weaken their negotiating position significantly. Ricken confirmed to Ruhr-Nachrichten that discussions are ongoing and positive, stating, "With Nico, we are still in a good, confidential exchange. That shows mutual appreciation because we are totally clear there. We also have a common set of expectations, and we act accordingly." Manager Nico Kovac also emphasized the importance of a swift resolution for squad planning, though he stressed that the club's interests come first. Dortmund has already secured midfielder Felix Nmecha until 2030, signaling their intent to build a strong future. However, Schlotterbeck's desire for regular silverware remains a key factor, and Dortmund, currently second in the league, must convince him they can compete at the highest level. The club faces a familiar challenge, balancing the need to retain top talent with the realities of the transfer market. If an agreement isn't reached soon, they might have to consider offers this summer. The football world is buzzing with speculation as Real Madrid and Liverpool continue to monitor the situation closely. Can Dortmund fend off the European giants and keep their defensive linchpin at the Westfalenstadion? Don't go anywhere, because the drama is just heating up. Next, we're heading to Spain for a La Liga clash that could shake up the title race. Real Madrid eyes dominance. Can Elche shock the Bernabeu? Real Madrid is set to host Elche at the Santiago Bernabeu in a La Liga encounter that carries significant weight for both sides. After a triumphant Champions League performance, Real Madrid is riding high, aiming to extend their lead or maintain pressure at the top of the league. Elche, however, are in a precarious position, battling at the bottom of the table and desperate for points to avoid relegation. Despite Real Madrid's stellar form, Elche has shown resilience and a knack for scoring. They've only failed to find the net in one of their last 16 matches, and a 2-2 draw in the reverse fixture suggests they can trouble Los Blancos. Their possession-based style, averaging 59.2% of the ball, means they can create chances. Real Madrid, on the other hand, is dealing with defensive fitness doubts, potentially resting key players like Antonio Rudiger ahead of crucial European ties. However, with the attacking prowess of Vinicius Jr. in form and feed Valverde's recent heroics, Real Madrid's superior quality is expected to prevail, especially in the second half, exploiting Elche's tendency to concede late goals. Fans are eager to see if Real Madrid can maintain their momentum and if Elche can pull off an upset against the league leaders. The Bernabeu atmosphere is expected to be electric following their midweek European success. But the biggest shocks might be happening on the European stage. Stay tuned as we dissect a legendary manager's controversial tactics after a Champions League thrashing. Shearer slams Guardiola, Man City's tactical blunder against Real Madrid. football legend Alan Shearer has launched a scathing critique of Pep Guardiola following Manchester City's demoralizing 3-0 defeat to Real Madrid in the Champions League. Shearer expressed significant surprise at Guardiola's attacking-minded lineup and tactical approach, suggesting that City got what they deserved for their strategy against a team with Real Madrid's pedigree in this competition. Shearer detailed his astonishment in a conversation with Betfair, stating, "I was very surprised to see that many changes for City, and I was slightly surprised to see such an attacking lineup. I guess Pep felt he could go there and beat them because they haven't been great." He highlighted that Real Madrid, with their formidable history in the Champions League, often come alive in these crucial moments. Despite the setback, Shearer acknowledged that a penalty save by Gianluigi Donnarumma prevented an even heavier defeat, leaving a glimmer of hope for the second leg. He emphasized the critical importance of the first goal in the return fixture, noting that if Real Madrid scores first, the tie would likely be over, but if City scores, it's game on. The defeat intensifies speculation surrounding Guardiola's future, with rumors of his departure at the end of the season persisting amid City's challenge in the Premier League and other cup competitions. Fans and pundits are debating whether Guardiola can find the formula to overturn the deficit, especially with tough league fixtures against West Ham and a crucial clash against Arsenal looming. Can Pep turn the tide, or has his tactical gamble backfired spectacularly? And that's not all the transfer news making waves. We're heading back to Germany for an update on another major player's contract situation. Dortmund's star defender sparks transfer frenzy. Schlotterbeck contract talks intensify amidst elite interest. Borussia Dortmund is in high-stakes contract negotiations with their star centre-back, Nico Schlotterbeck, as reported by CEO Lars Ricken. The 26-year-old German international has become a linchpin for the Bundesliga club, his impressive performances attracting significant attention from European giants Real Madrid and Liverpool. Securing Schlotterbeck's future is a top priority for Dortmund as they aim to build a sustainable challenge for titles. Ricken has confirmed that talks are progressing positively, describing the exchange as good, confidential, and highlighting mutual appreciation and common expectations. However, the urgency is palpable. Schlotterbeck's current contract runs until 2027, but BVB officials are keen to reach an agreement sooner rather than later to aid in future squad planning and avoid entering the final year of his deal, which would diminish their leverage in potential transfer negotiations. Manager Nico Schlotterbeck has acknowledged the importance of a swift resolution for team stability, though he defers the negotiations to the club's management. Dortmund's recent success in extending midfielder Felix Nmeka's contract until 2030 is seen as a signal of intent to retain top talent and build a project capable of competing for major honors. Schlotterbeck's primary motivation appears to be winning silverware, a factor Dortmund must address as they currently sit second in the league. The club faces the perennial challenge of keeping its best players amidst lucrative offers from abroad. If a new deal isn't agreed upon soon, Dortmund might be compelled to consider transfer offers during the upcoming summer window to secure a substantial fee. The football world is watching closely as Real Madrid and Liverpool reportedly monitor the defender's situation. Will Schlotterbeck commit his future to Dortmund, or will he be tempted by a move to one of Europe's elite clubs? And that's a wrap on today's top stories. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That's all the action-packed news you need to know. Borussia Dortmund's Nico Schlotterbeck contract talks are ongoing amidst massive European interest. Real Madrid gears up for a crucial La Liga clash against Elche. Alan Shearer is calling out Pep Guardiola's tactics after Man City's Champions League defeat. And we've got the full breakdown of all the drama. Hit that like button if you're hyped, subscribe for more explosive sports updates, ring that notification bell so you don't miss a second, drop a comment with your thoughts on these stories, and follow us on all our socials. We'll see you next time.